There we go. You guys said you lost a stream.
We didn't pay the weasel.
Oh, where did that go?
Let me take a peek at the encoder
Twickened said,
statistics.
let's be honest, the stops, pauses, sensors are making the rant that much more interesting than it actually is.
Whoa.
A TLDR of sorts.
Look at that. That's insane.
Holy crap.
Is that throughout the show?
No. Just
Dang.
right there. So, we're going to do...
That's got to be nearly the... What? How did that happen and why?
What the hell?
That
No.
was super random.
Stop.
All right.
Stop.
I'm gonna have to...
Stop it.
Remote.
No. What did you do?
I didn't do anything.
No, give me my desktop back.
Are you yelling at your computer?
Yes.
All right, so it's still showing dropped frames. Nope, still showing dropped frames. So, let's
Oh.
offer Pete's sake.
Oh, for the love of the Lord.
Can I... Actions. Oh, this action's gonna kill... Anyone who has video, I'm sorry in advance. Here it goes. Why did you just giggle like a girl?
Because Harrison says, Ben, why do you always cut the stream when the good stuff happens?
It's all part of the conspiracy, my friend. All part of the conspiracy.
Always keeping wanting more.
And now that they can't see us, let's talk about how we know there are UFOs and aliens. And we're just a giant cover-up.
Yeah.
All right. What are you doing?
Oh, God.
I'm the Illuminati.
You know that they're...
What you were doing just a moment ago was kill Illuminati. The opposite idea. Opposite philosophy. It's so funny, like, I love how people talk about the Illuminati all the time, but the actual real Illuminati is just a gentleman's club in Bavaria. It's so stupid.
10.0. Let's see if it's still on 31. Nope.
I did an interview once with Robert Bigelow where we actually talked for about 20 minutes about UFOs.
Really? What did he say?
That they're real, and that he's seen them, and that if people knew what him and his people were up to at Skinwalker Ranch, they'd probably freak the fuck out.
All right.
Cool.
Yeah. Here, let me find it. I'll post the link to you guys. I mean, he said this, and I'm just like, you do realize that we're going to be publishing this video publicly? And he's just like, yeah, no worries. I mean, my logo for Bigelow Aerospace is a gray alien. I don't care if people know. Okay, awesome.
That's hilarious.
Which one?
Tim Peake.
Yeah.
All right. I'm going to have to manually restart the encoder, I think. Actions. Let's just do reboot device. Restart. That should kill it completely. Okay. It did. Now we have to wait like 2 minutes. This is for people who are watching on demand, they're like, this is boring.
Sorry.
And Mike, you're creepy.
Sorry, I'm trying to find something.
Trying to find the Bigelow.
Yeah.
Really, Dada?
What?
Lame.
There's another stanza. I can go on.
Yeah.
Great.
The key changes.
Yeah, it does.
It does.
I know. That's fantastic. The internet's like, what have you done?
Everybody was blaming me. Dada kicked it. What is Dada doing?
They always blame Dada.
I know.
Boom.
I didn't do anything.
9 times out of 10, it has nothing to do with Dada.
I just pushed buttons.
Did you push the right buttons?
Yeah.
Hashtag always blame Dada. Nice.
Let's see if I can. 60 minutes.
There you go. Posted a link in the chat room.
Hi. I was just about
Yeah,
to
Robert?
come to my phone and be like, hey, where are you?
Bigelow was
You're here.
super friendly guy.
Should I show everybody the funny vaping thing?
Sent it to you in a while ago.
Oh, I didn't know.
I've been here
How long?
a long time.
Well done.
You sound like Kylo.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
No, you're probably okay, but you
Can I
sound
show
like
you this?
you sound like Kylo.
Yeah, well, what's cool, I found this out yesterday, which is that because,
Yeah, I saw your tweeting.
yeah, Doug.
And my voice.
Like that.
That's fantastic.
Should I come on air and do
Oh, yeah.
What are you vaping?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tomorrow begins right now.
Dad!
Oh my God.
Dad, Space Mike won't get out.
All right. We should be back up soon here. Hang on. I see good input.
This is the puberty I never got to experience.
Oh, Jesus.
Wait, you were born that size? Is that what you're trying to say? Jesus.
Mother.
That sucks.
Don't judge. He was born that way.
I'm not trying to judge. You also have to do an open.
Maybe.
Thanks, Mom.
You're welcome. Somebody has to take care of you.
Oh, it's back. It's back.
Yeah, we should be back soon.
It's back.
Is that Fruity Pebbles? What flavor is that?
Yeah, no
Oh,
kidding.
it's a white grape. But they're like, they were like, this is going to taste like Skittles. Do you think you can handle Skittles all day? And I was like, does a moose shit? Like,
That's
yeah.
the dumbest question I've ever heard. That's funny.
Just one interesting side note, I finally figured out how to put flags into Kerbal Space Program. And of course, I use the TMRO logo. So now I have a bunch of ships with the TMRO logo all over it. So we have a
Nice.
dual space program of tomorrow, sort of.
Good stuff.
Jared's shirt comes from the new Mad Max movie, correct?
Yes, it's Furiosa. We can do it. Like the Rosie the Riveter.
All right.
She should
stuff.
be riveting her own arm.
Yeah, that would be pretty cool, but you know. So I thought since I wore my Mad Max shirt, my other Mad Max shirt last week, I would wear this one this week since I have two of them. Plus, with the license plate on my Jeep is a Mad Max reference too. So yeah, that would be pretty cool. But you know, so I thought.
Sorry, I was just making sure we were back online.
Yeah, that's okay. That's just me hearing myself.
I did just shoot a support email over to the vendor, being like, "Hey, what gives,
This doesn't work.
guys?" So, all right, let's. We got
have
to
to
do an open here. I'll do. I'll say new launch pad, and you'll. What are you doing?
He's just making sure that his phone is secure.
Yes.
I work with crazy people.
You
Very
chose
true.
most of us.
I'm not gonna deny that.
Actually, you chose all of us.
Which Space
What's
Mike?
up, Colton?
Space
I'll
Mike.
do Atlas 5 anomaly discovered.
All right, Space Mike. Or not Space Mike. Jared,
I'll say there's a new moon out there.
and then Carrie Ann. You want to do the main, and our main topic is
Sure.
Red Dragon, and then I'll say stay tuned. Tomorrow begins right now. All right, here we go. After you go, you should take in your thing and then be like, stay tuned. Tomorrow begins right now. You want to do that?
No, that's awful. No, it won't last that long.
Yeah,
so.
he has to do it like
I'll do it.
immediately.
I'll do it.
That's what I'm
off,
saying.
I'll do it off of the intro, but not for the intro, because that's just pretentious. So
That's kind of how I think of you. All right. I don't know. All right. Here we go. This is I'm waving around so I catch this in the edit. This is number one. See how now you know why I do that, right? Mm-hmm. Yeah, because
yeah,
like,
I learned
oh,
last week.
Oh wow! I could just there. I found it. Number one. Coming up, new launch pad.
Atlas 5 sorry.
Mike, we were doing that one in one take, and now we have to use that. We can't go back.
Tomorrow begins right now.
I'm gonna use
Wah
that.
wah.
Tomorrow begins right now.
Tomorrow begins right now.
I guess we'll start tomorrow now. No bother. 2.
Deuces.
Deuces. Dos opens. Coming up, new launch pad.
Atlas V anomaly discovered.
There's a moon out there.
And our main topic is #RedDragon.
Stay tuned. Tomorrow begins right now. By the way, you didn't do it very good last week. You're like, right now. It's more like, right now.
He put his own spin on it.
Dear Lord.
Right now. Do it, try it.
Right now.
No, it's more like, ready? 1, 2, 3. Right now. Oh my God, all of that is staying in.
I hope so. That's why I was going along with it.
That's fantastic.
Jared doesn't watch wrestling. You have to excuse
Chat
him.
room wants to take 3.
They want to take 3.
No.
I don't know how carefully Ben watched the intro last week, but Jared actually had to extend the music to make his
We
that
extend the
intro
music
fit.
every week.
Well,
Well, no, we
he
don't.
figured out how to do it.
Yeah, we don't
Yeah, I
actually do
did.
that. We just don't. We do a blank spot where I don't actually extend the music.
Okay.
Just so you know. I don't
Gotcha.
actually care. You can. I'm just.
Gotcha.
I personally, the reason I don't do it, lazy.
Okay, that's fine. I did it.
All right. So on take 3, all 4 of us are gonna say right now. Ready?
Do we have to do it?
Yeah.
Shove that back.
Here we go.
Good boy.
Number 3. Take. Tres. Tres takes. I don't know.
No.
Coming up, new launch pad.
Atlas V anomaly discovered.
There's a new moon out there.
And our main topic is #RedDragon.
Stay tuned. Tomorrow begins right now. Yes! Yes! Yes, the internet loves us. That's fantastic. I'm tingly. Woo! That was great. Woo! Yeah.
That was really nice.
I like that.
That felt good.
It felt good. That felt good. That is out.
Yeah, thanks for pausing so that I could nail the lag there. That was great.
Yeah, yeah. No, yeah. It was boom. Hashtag Ben Dragon. Ow.
There is nowhere near enough vodka in anybody's cup. Trust me.
Everyone's giving credit for the leg. I purposely paused.
I know.
Ugh. I never get credit for any of my hard work.
Okay.
That's not true. No, it's this way.
No.
It's this way. Jimmy Fallon. No.
No, not
Hashtag.
that. I just combined both. Just woo-boo.
Woo-boo. Boo. Woo-boo.
I mean, that is pretty Jared in general. Go ahead and combining both.
Oh my God.
Not going to deny that. So. At all.
I had almost nothing to do. I basically had nothing to do with that 360-degree video. I did get to see it well before you guys did.
Before.
And it was pretty fantastic. And I was like, this is awesome. I want everything like this. And that is all I'm going to say on that topic.
There you go.
Very cool.
I haven't watched it yet.
Oh, it's really great.
Is it?
Well, it is really great as long as you understand the concept. I've watched people watch the video not understanding. So normally when you watch a YouTube video, you do this.
Yes.
So they did this.
Yes. That's not what you're supposed to do. You're
That's not what you're supposed to do.
Yep.
They didn't know that. And they were like, that's the crappiest video. Why did we release this? And I'm like, you have to do this. See? And you can look at that.
Somebody should post a link to it in the chat room.
I'm sure somebody does.
Yeah, somebody will.
How was that show? That show was a little shorter than we've been going, but it's kind of a old school length. We actually, so some people are like, are you going to go for 23 minutes? Remember, the show's targeted as a 43-minute show. That's our target time. actually has a 0 to 12. Like I have timing in here, and the problem is, we never make our timing. we do news and it always goes way over. We do our main topic, it goes way over, and we just let it go because this is an internet show and we can. But I mean, the thing is, it's an internet show, so is it gonna? Let's see if I don't know what it's gonna do on this.
You should be able to click around.
Oh, cool. There we go.
I was wondering if I could do that because it's a tablet.
Is that it?
And yeah, you should be able to click around and then.
And that little dot right there is the Falcon 9 coming in.
Yeah.
Oh, now it's becoming a bigger dot. Now it's becoming a really big dot.
That is a big.
Now I'm worried.
dot. It's gonna land on you. Careful.
No, it's not.
Sure is.
It's gonna fall on me.
It's
Oh my gosh! Look at it slide across the stage.
Stage, yes.
I mean,
That's right.
Damn it, Jared!
We
look at it
secret's
slide
out now.
across. Wow, it really was windy.
yeah,
Yeah.
it was.
Yeah, that 50 mile an hour winds was no joke.
No joke.
Oh, look, there's the fire suppression systems.
Should put a topic timeline on the bottom of the edited show, kind of like the SpaceX event timeline.
Sure, until we don't stick to it.
No, the edited show.
Oh, the edited AI, I suppose, right?
Although,
Because that would be hilarious. Be like, all right, you got 3 more seconds, ready, go.
no, but I mean, it doesn't have to actually.
Damn
hang
it,
on.
Mike talked too long again. Now what?
Actually, that's not a bad idea, but we could do it for the live show as long as it's not like on the SpaceX one. It's a rolling thing because you've got your timeline you've got a known timeline, right?
Yeah.
This show doesn't have a known timeline, but we do have known topics, right? So we could do something very similar, and instead of having a thing slide across, it just lights up the next object when we move to it,
Right, the bookmark. Yeah, that's true.
right? So you could actually just
We used to bookmark, though, no?
Yeah.
It was a pain in the butt.
Pain in the butt.
I know. Put timestamps in the YouTube description. Yeah, same kind of thing, right, though? It's a lot of time.
Yeah.
It already takes a lot of time.
But if we put that in the bottom,
Yeah,
right, that'd be kind of cool.
sure.
I'd be like, how
Giant
do you do
Spacer's
that?
like, no, don't do that. Yeah.
Yeah. So if Colton's watching, I think the colors, I mean, obviously the bugs we talked about before the show, right? Where, get rid of the thing and you click
Yeah.
it again and it disappears, stuff like that. That would make usability work better. For me, at least, the colors worked much better this week. I thought that they were much nicer and easier to follow and understand what was going on.
It's really cool.
I also did a much better job of trying to clear out the host's room.
Yeah.
So for those who don't know, so Carrie Ann's role and Kat, my brain just emptied.
Awesome. So usually I'm trolling the... Goodness.
I just
We're in the chat room. We're kind of trolling the chat room, looking for questions that you guys have that the guys may miss while they're speaking about things. It's really difficult to be able to be doing your segment and talking about your things and looking at your notes and trying to catch up with the chat room and what you guys are saying in relation to the things that is already trying to come out of your mouth. As Ben has said 1,000 times, that's, I think, where part of the issue is that you're trying to read things and say things all at the same time.
It's really hard to do.
It gets really, it's really confusing. So what Kat and I have been doing is we've been going through the chat room and then marking things very specifically.
Can you see it at all on that camera?
Not really, not especially when you do it that way. Absolutely not. Anyway, no. We'll go through the chat room. So as Ben is talking about whatever his topics are, his launches and what have you, we'll go through and say, oh, that was an interesting question. Or like I can see Neuropilot, you've got a video related question, right? So I can mark that. It goes over to a completely different chat room that only the hosts can see, which is one of the, for the most part during the show, that's what these guys are in. And so that it'll pop up immediately. So when we were having all those issues during the live show and everyone was talking about it, thank you, first of all. But then secondly, you don't need to continue to talk about it unless that's what you want to talk about. Talk whatever you want to talk about. But I pushed at least one of those notifications to Ben, so he saw it right away, so he could start working on it if at all possible, although you were speaking at the time. But at least he saw it, was able to click on it, understood. I could see that he clicked on it. That to me signals that he's read it and understands it and no longer needs that notification in that chat room.
That's exactly what that means. or I don't, or it's something that I'm not going to talk about, right? So I felt that we were far enough in the show where we can close out the show.
Right.
I'll deal with it after.
Right.
There's nothing. I'm not going to stop the show at this point. for
Right.
that.
No. But I just, then I knew that at least that you had seen it. And the other thing is that we also have a couple of different, in our chat rooms, we have a couple of different colors that we can mark things in. So if it's just interesting, we can go ahead and push it over. And so it's just interesting. Or if it's like, this is necessary, we've got a red. And if it's like a question or something, we also have a blue. So we can push things in different categories over to the host chat room, so that everybody can see kind of what's going on. There were a couple times where Mike was actually talking about our main topic. A question came up that Jared was going to take, and Jared and Ben, while Mike was on camera, were able to kind of point and go, yeah, you? Okay, yeah, okay, got it. It was really, really helpful on our side.
I've said this in the Google Hangouts for the patrons, and I'll say, I said a little bit here, but I'll say it again. I think what's going to set the show apart in the future of this show is the social aspect of it. It's the interacting with you guys live and reading this chat room. So, but we need to be able to filter, because I want you guys, the citizens of tomorrow, to be able to talk about whatever you want to talk about.
You can see it better on mine. Nope.
Not really. Hang on.
On mine. Kind of, almost in that angle. You can see a lot of things here are red or pinkish.
Well, hang on. I'll do this. Here, flip it around.
Yeah.
Actually, do it to this camera.
All right.
That way we don't screw up the good wide shot. No. I'll move it. Down.
Here, how about...
There. Down. You can put it down. Really, that zoomed all the way in. Holy cats.
Oh, I felt the emotion behind that.
Oh.
Well, you can actually. You can see how these are pink.
Hey, yeah. Sorry. The switcher overrides the iris setting, so it.
So these are pink. This one's blue. There's a white one in there. You can kind of see that there's different variations. Sorry. Well, you could for now a second.
I can fix that on the switcher. Hang on.
All right.
Keep talking.
Okay.
There you go, just tilt it one direction. There you go.
There you go. Perfect. You can see how these are all pink. This one's blue. There was another blue one up here. There's a white one down here. So they all indicate that those are different topics, or maybe these are related, or maybe these two are related. Anything along those lines. Yes, Johnny Spacer, this is the after show or after dark, whatever it is that you want to call it. But it's really helpful for the. I can't concentrate with you dancing like that.
Sorry.
Good gods.
Okay.
I'm trying. It's not working very well. Yeah. Anyway, so you get the idea, and that's what we work off of. It's quite helpful. I think anyway. It's been nice for that. Nobody knows what Jared's doing, but nobody ever knows what Jared's doing, so it's okay.
I can't do it from the system because...
We figured it out. It's fine.
Oh, I know. I'm sad. So, anyhow, the chat's very, very important. Colton pushed a bunch of updates, so just wanted to say that those updates seem to work very well, with the exception of like those slight usability tweaks that I mentioned at the beginning of the show. I think fundamentally we're moving in the correct direction, and this was a really great... I think we obviously haven't got it all worked out yet, but I think we're 80% of the way there. Now, the steps after this are going to be to pull that information out and drop it on screen. So when we're talking about one of your comments and I say, oh, hey, Jim Nobles said something, 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 I can hit a button and bloop, bloop, your comment has to make that noise, will pop up on screen. It'll be cool.
Cold is a little pushy. Green Jim, you're mentioning how you just realized that all the rubbish that you've typed that I have to wade through and you feel bad now. Please don't. I mean, the chat room is there for you guys to be chatting about things. That's the entire purpose there. But it is difficult to sort of maintain the chat room and talk about what you want to talk about, know what the next thing has to be, reply to notifications, all of that kind of stuff. So I've tried to move into the role of still interacting with you guys directly via the chat room, but then also if something comes up that maybe Ben needs to respond to, or there was a question specifically for Jared, or Mike, it was like, no, just kidding, you were wrong. I pick on Mike a lot. I'm really sorry. I realized. I just now realize I do that, and I don't mean to.
It's okay.
I do like
My dad
you.
has a saying: if no one's picking on you, it means nobody likes you.
Pretty much. Like if I didn't like you, I just ignore you completely. So whoever that dude is back there, he can say stuff. It's cool.
Mom always liked Mike best.
Anything along those lines. That's really what my role is kind of morphed into. And it actually worked pretty well in the main topic today, other than I didn't get a chance to say anything. But everything
where
that
we
I thought
failed.
was
That's where
interesting,
we
and I
failed.
pushed it, and then Ben would go, "Oh yeah, the chat room says blah 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 blah." It was like, "Oh, yep, that's what that's there for. That's
Actually,
the chat room saying
here-
stuff."
No. So, yes, that's what the chat room's there for, but I think you need to mention those comments, but I don't know how to signal you to do that. But I think what will happen is once Colton fixes it so that when you're in the hosts room, you can set a different color.
Mm-hmm.
If you push to, say, white or something, and I push red
Yes.
in the host room, that will indicate I want you to say this next.
Sure. Yeah, we could work on that.
Right? So then I think we'll have...
It's all new. It's like one step at a time. We're definitely baby steps.
We're
on
getting
that.
better, though. I think we're getting better. Like, we're way better than we were at the beginning of the season, where we almost didn't even interact with the chat room at all. And now we've got some better stuff coming in.
Yeah.
The next steps are, of course, to integrate you into the show in that role better than we are right now, because I think we're still not there. It's still wrong.
It's all right. We'll get there.
Yeah. But we'll get there. I want to get there before season 10, and then the step after that is to put it up on the screen so that you're truly, like, your conversations are truly part of it. And then after that, I want to integrate other social media. So this show tested pushing and is currently pushing to YouTube and live stream. It was supposed to push to Facebook, but there is a bug in the code right now, so it can't. But we should be able to soon. So of those three, I want to turn on the chat option in all three of those. So it doesn't matter where you chat from, where you ask a question from, it will funnel into the chat.tmro.tv room, and we'll be able to ask any of those questions and respond to them on air. Now so in the chat.tmro.tv room, you'll be able to see everything. This is the long-term plan. You'll be able to see everything. So you'll be able to see Facebook or turn off Facebook, see YouTube or turn off YouTube, see Twitter, turn off YouTube, whatever you want. But if you're on Facebook, you'll only be able to see Facebook. If you're on Twitter, you can only see Twitter. If you're in YouTube, you can only see YouTube. I think that's okay, because we can still see and comment on what you have to say. I think that will be interesting. But yeah, that's how that's all going to kind of work out.
What's your chat delay compared to the show that we see? Is it like 10 seconds? It kind of
19
depends.
seconds end to end.
Something like that. SVC is Space Vidcast Mini Stoge.
Oh yeah, before tomorrow was whoosh.
Sorry, I was doing that on purpose because I was trying to share my screen so that you guys could see. No, and it's auto defaulting to this. Why is it doing that? So yeah, I was trying to share my screens instead of you guys trying to do that workaround to show what the chat room looks like, and I screwed something up.
Oops.
That's funny. Tarz's answer for SVC is hilarious. We need to talk about SVC.
Yeah.
Supervisor call. Spacecraft Vehicle Contractor.
So anyhow, yes, I think the chat room worked really well. Someone asked for a tour of how Tomorrow works. Whoa. What did you do?
Neat.
Have you crossed?
Bad.
Have you crossed into the other dimension?
He's underwater now.
How's it going?
Apparently, I just died, and I'm approaching heaven.
Cool.
You really think you'd be going to heaven?
It's not, well, he was not making a pit stop here, I can tell you that much.
Can you interview
I'm not
Werner?
you.
Someone
Prince
asked for a
first,
tour of the
Prince.
studio. You know what? I'll probably do that. I'll give you a real tour. I think we should edit together an actual, this is how everything works. Maybe when we're in our new place. Because it's kind of scattered right now, and it's not really awesome.
Yeah.
I am looking to move to 4K. That will not happen before July. It probably won't happen in Season 9. We have most of the gear necessary. I've got the switcher. The graphics are mostly there, although I haven't actually... we tried to play back. We encode the library, the launch library calendar is in fact done in 4K, and then encoded at 1080p. Because when we try to play it back at 4K, it's the result is hilarious. But I don't know if that's because it's trying to then scale the 4K down to 1080 and play it back that way, or if it just can't play back, like the graphics system can't play back 4K. And then yeah, the cameras are almost all 4K. I think that's. The deck can record 4K. What am I missing? I've got the 4K scaler for that. Missing 4K to the TV, which I'll need to do. I think that's it. There were only two components we're missing, but anyhow. Congo Blast, you said the quality of the stream seems pixelated. Try changing your resolution. Oh my god, that's old.
Oh, that is old.
Yeah, that's...
Oh, wow.
Look at him. He's so young.
Oh my god!
20 pounds
Nothing
lighter,
is like
too.
this.
Anyway,
The internet's like, why are you watching the video?
kind of. That's terrible.
Oh. Oh, welcome to SpaceX.
Yeah, like he wasn't expecting you to be there.
Okay, this is boring. What are you doing?
I'm playing with Jared.
Awkward.
Thanks.
No problem. Yeah, I bet that's uncomfortable now. Sorry.
No,
Slash.
I've just got a wire hanging out
Not
of my
sorry.
shirt now.
Yeah,
We had
I've
at
put mine
least-
up here because otherwise, yeah,
see.
it just falls down. I don't know. He's the only one it doesn't fall down on. It's so
because
bizarre.
of my man muscles.
Yeah, we'll call him that.
Yeah, there's been a lot of gift material in the
Hang a dragon from the new studio ceiling. The dragon will not fit in the new studio. So there are two new spaces.
Not
First,
sure it would fit in this studio.
no, it wouldn't. There are two new spaces. First, we've purchased a house in California, and we will be moving June 29th is when we close.
Well, that's when we get the keys.
So when we get the
we're
keys-
not moving until July.
Well, no, I mean, we'll be moving. We'll start moving like almost immediately.
Well,
but
yeah, I
we won't be
suppose.
moved in for about a week. Oh, we won't be doing 4K at 60 hertz. You'll actually notice we prepped. We're moving towards 4K. Okay, anyhow, let me get in the studio.
Mm-hmm.
So we now have a garage, and so this is moving to the garage. The set will be in the garage.
Just here in my garage making a TV show.
It's going to be a little more echoey at first.
And we have no yard, so there will be no Bigelow stations in our yard.
Right. So then there are 3 places to poop in the new place. There are 3 pooping places.
No, there's 4.
Where's the 4th pooping place?
There's
The yard?
one
Come on.
downstairs, one on the second floor, 2 on the third floor.
Oh my gosh,
You
you're
can
right. There
all
are
poop at the
4.
same
Well,
time?
technically there's 5 because you could also just use anywhere that you may happen to be at. So
Like right now, I'm pooping
I'm
right
sorry,
now.
Mike, what did you say?
I was like, wow, we could all poop at the same time?
Yeah.
yeah, we could.
Oh my god, that sounds.
We can't all shower at the same time. It's a 3.5 bath, but we can all poop
Oh.
at the same time.
I'm excited for this.
We should stream all
poop-
of us pooping.
Although
pooping
in
of
the
tomorrow.
master bathroom, there's a pooping place, a showering place, and a tubbing place.
Wow.
The shower and the tub are separate.
And we could put the.
So someone can soak, someone can shower, and someone can poop.
We could do a whole show
About
in
pooping.
4K.
Yeah.
With us pooping.
With us pooping.
us pooping in 4K. It's the future.
You're welcome, internet.
Yes, it is multiple floors. The garage, the first bedroom and bathroom and closet are on the first floor. You go up to the second floor, there's the half bath, the kitchen, dining, living space, and then you go up to the third floor and there's 2 bedrooms, each with a bathroom. Mike is now dead to us, apparently.
He's just really dark. He's still there. You can see him.
Yeah, faint. He's so
See,
faint.
He's like.
You know what? I'm gonna hang up and call right back if that's
Okay.
all right.
All right,
Sorry,
cool.
guys. Hang on.
Away from the black hole, Mike.
Yes.
You know all those showers are double occupancy, right?
Not that one shower, man. I don't think so. The one downstairs, yes, because it's ADA compliant. But then, and the one upstairs, the one Ben's shower might be, because it's the tub shower, the traditional like tub shower situation. But my shower is like the little like glass cubicle shower, and then like the huge soaking tub that are separate. So I don't know.
Cool.
Yeah, I can't imagine double occupancy in that tiny little thing.
Oh, so anyhow, that's phase 1. Someone asked if the car.
Phase 1.
Someone asked if the car is going to be there. No, I mean, yes. So we're going to take half the garage with the set. Then for the other half, we're just going to pull the car out, pull the cameras back where the car would normally be, shoot, move the cameras out of the way, put the car back in place.
We could just have the car as the background.
That'd be kind of awesome. That would be kind of awesome.
Can we build like a Hot Wheels ramp and just park the car on the side?
You know, that's not how gravity works, right?
Yeah, that's how gravity works. As
It
it goes
is.
up the ramp, it goes sideways.
I can confirm that this is how gravity works.
So we'll just.
As long as you have enough friction.
Was static electricity count as friction?
You can have electrostatic forces, but it may not work so well on something as heavy as a Tesla.
Okay.
So
We need to work on that.
Tomorrow from the frunk. So, that's phase 1. Phase 2 is we are still looking for a studio space. Fun factoid, this last month will be the first time, or one of the first times, I'm not actually sure, I'll have to go back to the books, that TMRO actually made money.
What?
We didn't spend all of it.
That's not possible.
I know.
That's not possible.
Don't worry, I haven't planned to spend
You
it all.
need to pay Stoge just because she's out of the country. Does not mean you.
We don't pay anyone.
They work
think
for
it's
cookies?
real money.
Oh,
It's
go Monopoly.
it's Disney dollars.
Disney. Hey, Disney dollars you can spend at Disney.
Hey, that's good stuff.
Some of them are worth more money than they're printed for.
So anyhow, eventually we will get an actual studio space. Hopefully by season 10, but because of the house, it's all in question now. So we'll see.
Yeah, Space Cadet. Stoge is our offshore account. Kidding. It's a joke. It's totally a joke. I want to be very clear about that. Good gods.
KM McCoy.
K. McCoy,
K.
yeah.
McCoy. This is when I became a patron. It's clearly because of my patronage. Actually, so the plan right now, the near-term things are I want an actual studio space so we can. I mean, you guys have seen like when we zoom out, we can't zoom this camera out anymore.
This is why I'm off camera half
Yeah, I
the
know.
time, you guys.
Hang on, I'll just do it. I'll break the illusion.
Go for it.
Yeah, break the third
Kill the
wall.
magic.
I'm gonna kill the magic. Woo! We can do it!
Ah! Extreme close up. Oh,
Oh, I can't. That's
Nope,
it.
you'll have to
It's
move the
already up.
camera.
I really don't want to do that. All right, so tilting up.
look, it's not a
But
studio.
you can, I mean, you can see this. Like, there you go. See, like, this is the end, my friend.
Oh, Kylo.
Oh.
Hey, Kylo.
Oh, gag.
Oh, he's looking at me with his hand. Oh,
That actually does sit there the entire time pointing at Jared. And then if we go out over this way, this is where I sit. That does continue over a little ways, but I need all of that room for that camera. Ooh.
There you go. Whoa. There you go.
there we go.
Awesome. All of the things. I have no idea what's going on anymore. What's happening? In just a titch. There you go.
What'd you call me?
Titch. It's like kitsch, but with a T
I don't
that
understand.
rhymes with P that stands for pool.
That stands for pool. We can do it. All right. So anyhow, we just need more space, ironically. And then that will hopefully enable me to start the other shows like Tomorrow Energy. I think season 10 will be the first time we actually start referring to this as Tomorrow: Space. And then we'll start.
Can we not say colon?
No, you have to do this too. I did. I just.
Wait, what did you do?
I did this.
Colon.
Tomorrow: Space. Slash. Tomorrow.
Colon.
Tomorrow pipe space.
Is that what that's called?
Yeah, it's a pipe.
The pipe?
It's called a pipe.
What's the other one called?
Slash.
So one is a slash and one is a pipe?
No, the one that goes straight up and down is a pipe.
Oh, okay.
The one that goes this way is a slash. The one that goes this way is a backslash.
Oh, I still can't tell the difference. Sorry.
Yeah, a non-American can buy a Disney annual pass.
As long as
will-
you're using
Disney-
American dollars,
Disney
yes.
will absolutely take your money. They don't care.
Thank you. I'm glad the internet. Thank you guys. Now I know. I didn't realize it was called a pipe.
This
I
is a pipe,
apologize.
Carrie-Ann. Carrie-Ann, this is a
I
pipe.
got it now.
In case you wanted to know, this is a
Okay.
pipe.
Good God! What
This is a pipe.
like
Do you
Morse
see the
code?
pipe?
What is going on?
This isn't a pipe.
This
is a pipe.
Are the small ones pips? I don't.
Oh my God.
Pipeline. Oh my God.
Wow.
Dan. That one.
Yeah.
That's a pipe dream. That's pretty good.
That's
Oh,
got
so yeah, you're welcome, internet. That's what we give you. So we'll have. I don't know what
tomorrow. Unicode vertical line space.
I am actually in contact with some people to try to start up Tomorrow Transit and Tomorrow Energy. It won't be with us. It'll be a different group of people. But I think all of these topics, if you're interested in space, you're probably interested in transportation, energy. Like there's this common core set of topics that I mean, maybe not, but I would say a good chunk of the audience base is probably interested in all of those things. So.
Okay, Eeyore, that was the joke. So good job. And don't know what a pipe is. My coffee doesn't come out of a pipe. It comes out of a portafilter.
Oh.
So there's that, I guess.
I do want to be made king of Epcot. I do actually want to build Progress City. That is on my list of. That's an actual for realsies thing that I have working in the back of my head. I can't. I'm having a hard time closing some things on. I'm having a really hard time with some things on that. But regardless, yeah. Tomorrow energy, tomorrow space. They all kind of. There really won't be tomorrow environment. They all kind of, in one way or another, revolve around the environment. Right, so tomorrow energy won't really be about let's burn more coal. It's going to be about like how can we get to sustainable energy? What are the different cool things we're doing with energy and batteries and all that other fun jazz? Which kind of everything ties to everything else. So I've been talking about doing this since season 5, season 6. It's the whole reason we renamed From Space Vidcast to Tomorrow, so that we could have more opportunity to broaden and open up. But
See how pretty that is?
Yeah, that's much prettier.
yeah, it is.
Yeah.
But I don't want to destroy this show and turn it into like space and energy and everything else. I want it to be silos. So this show remains this show. It just gets the word space tacked onto the end. And then we'll have a show like this, but about energy instead, and so forth and so on. And the nice thing is, once we have all the equipment, we don't have to rebuy it, right? So all the shows can use the same equipment, which will be, yeah. Dan TC24, Tomorrow Energy, sponsored by ExxonMobil. It's a lot like Universe of Energy at Epcot. There will be Tomorrow Tech as well. That's an easy one to start, but it's both easy and hard because there's so many tech shows out there. Mm-hmm. But if we do it right, it can actually tie into the tech community, and I think most techies are also space nerds and energy nerds and all these other. So, again, I don't know. Yeah. Oh, so first thing we're going to be spending that money on is studio space. The next thing we're going to be spending that money on is at the National Association of Broadcasters Conference that came out. We have what's known as a New Tech Talk Show VS 100. That's what brings Space Mike in. Not that he's here. That's what brings Space Mike. That's a Skype TX unit. The problem is it's a 1-to-1 relationship. So you have to buy one box and you get one channel of broadcast quality Skype, which is expensive because that box is like $4,000. Is he coming back? I think he's coming back. So then what we've always needed is more channels, and I've never actually bit the bullet to buy more, but they've announced the New Tech Talk Show VS 4000, which you got it, 4 channels of Skype for $8,000. So it is more expensive as a package, but per channel it's quite a bit less money, which would allow us to bring in Space Mike, Mini Stoge, a guest, and the rest of Jared's hair, all via Skype.
I think you meant the rest of Ben's ego.
That's not fitting in a Skype feed.
Oh, okay. Sure.
Not fitting in a Skype
Yeah,
feed.
my hair could fit in it.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
I imagine. Is he coming back? Still not. This is like the crappiest receiver thing ever.
Oh, yeah, that's why I'd moved to the other IFB receiver.
Oh, good God. It's like I've got the volume all the way
You
up.
guys
I
couldn't
still
see
can't
this,
hear
but
anything.
we started the show. You actually, now I'm going to tell you this, and then you're going to go back, and if you didn't notice it, you're totally going to notice it. But I'm pretty sure you noticed it.
The reason that our mics were continually on and off throughout the show is because we kept having to turn them off to go do something.
Yeah, it was hilarious. So we start Space News. Everything's going great. We start Space News. I get to the end of my second news story, and my IFB, internal feedback, the belt pack, just like its volume level drops down like 20 dB, which is a lot. And suddenly I'm like, I can't hear things. So I'm like, I can sort of hear things. I can't hear me, and I can kind of hear the launch. So I'm not sure that's why I even asked them, like, can you guys hear me? And they're like, yes. I'm like, okay.
Yeah, we were fine.
That's great.
Because ours were both green.
There we
You
go.
handed me yours, and it was red.
Yeah, so my mic
There's
pack,
Mike. Hi, Mike.
Okay.
Welcome back, Mike.
So my mic pack had run out of power, and so as soon as we went to Space Mike's story, I literally did this.
I was wondering why you were walking away.
Yeah.
And you were like, hey, I'm going to go. And I was like, no. And you're like, yeah. I'm like, there's no batteries there. That's why I got this one.
I figured I'd look. There were no batteries.
There were no batteries. I already looked.
So this is a problem because I'm hosting the show, and now I can't hear Space Mike. I mean, it's a little problem. Who really needs to hear Space Mike? So
No,
then,
only I get to.
You hear that, Jared? Dad loves me too.
I'm out of here. Nobody loves me. Nobody understands me. So I come back. Space Mike. I don't have a battery. I can barely hear Space Mike, but I can hear him good enough to continue. And I'm like, Jared, talk to me about a thing. And so Jared starts talking.
Yep.
Dada goes to a graphic, and I do this.
He
And
gets this stupid thing, and I said that's dumb. Like, it's more important for you. Like, I can hear fine. You
dumb.
give me this. I'll take this. I didn't
Right.
even feed it back in under my shirt. I was like, I'll just
we
plug it
have-
back in.
There are grades of broadcast equipment. This is a high-grade professional
It's
IFB
so nice.
receiver. It is nice. It does not have right? Right? This is
So
nice, right,
nice.
Jared?
Yes.
Yeah,
Like
it's
you
very
used to
nice.
use those pack. Jared used to use the pack that Carrie Ann had, which is just
Yeah.
a horrible little telex wireless thing.
It's shit.
It's awful.
It's
but
all the way
it's
up,
cheap.
and I can barely hear you in this ear. Like, I hear you better in this ear. When Mike talks,
These
It's
are
bad.
like that whole kit, 4 receivers and the transmitter was like $300, right? And that's what we use for any guests that might be in studio so they can hear the show and kind of watch along. This, just the receiver, I believe was $600 or $500, something like that. The transmitter is over $1,000. So these I don't just buy for everyone because they're freaking expensive. But when you need to do a show, you need to hear clearly and not like have in your ear. You need this. So I do apologize because I know how awful that receiver is.
it's
but-
really bad. It's almost as if I hear Mike live in Phoenix, but he's shouting from Phoenix.
So yeah, good wireless is actually, I just used this exact quote with Space Mike. Good wireless is expensive. And
Yes.
the worst part is, so we just got these not that long ago. I wasn't entirely thinking because there's a UHF spectrum change happening in the US. So these won't work in 2 more years. Yay.
Sweet.
That's going to be fun. We have to-
Thanks, America.
Thanks, America. Well, I mean, they might work. It depends on if someone's going to step on their frequency, and they probably will. So anyhow,
That sucks.
So we
actually,
definitely are
Kawika said
using
you don't need this. You want this. Cables work fine for a sitting show. The problem is that the control room is way, 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 way back over there. And so while we could run cables, it's actually moderately complex to do such. The wireless transmitters are all the way in the control room, which are not in this room at all. So yes, we could figure out a way to make that go, but I guess, need versus want. You're right. We could make cables go, but this is actually way easier. I do also get up and do things during the show.
That's awesome.
Oh, Kay McCoy says, my $5,000 mic transmitters think your IFB is cute. Yeah, really good.
Yeah.
That's hilarious.
Yeah.
Elon replied to Mini Elon.
I wonder if Elon realizes that he replied to Mini Elon.
I don't know. He's got to. Audio over Ethernet. That would be Dante. Yeah, actually, that's not a bad option. It's moderately. Yeah, Kay McCoy. I hope so because they announced these are electrosonics transmitters receivers. So if anyone's in the industry, you probably know that name. These are the de facto standard used by pretty much everyone for IFB. They announced their VHF series for these. So I've still got a couple years. I'll deal with VHF when I have to. I don't want to deal with it now.
Dang.
I think it's 2 years. Is it more than 2 years? I don't know what year it is. I don't remember. Also, I want your $5,000 wireless mic transmitter. That sounds awesome.
Have you
I
checked the
assume it's probably like one of the Shure encrypted something.
check the wireless spectrum on your new pad?
Yeah. Cool.
Yeah. Anyway.
Well,
Oh, man.
So Johnny Boy, we could move the transmitter just behind the set to make it better for Jared, but then it'd be worse for our guests, right? The guests are in the other room, and that receiver is actually for the guests, not for us. We only Jared has one of these now, right? We got him one of these eventually. It took me a while because I have a hard time spending, because essentially the show blows through its Patreon funds and things like this come out of my paycheck. So I'm like, ugh,
Thanks, Dad.
I don't wanna. But you need to have, video's 80% audio. You have to have clean, good audio. So I finally bit the bullet and did that. Same thing with what's his name, Space Mike.
Yep.
You were able to get me the really nice.
Got you a decent mic. It's not really nice. It's just a Sennheiser G3, but at least you don't get the popping noises. Like our microphones are way worse. I hate our microphones. We'll fix those later.
You'll be at Pantages in Hollywood and Orange County, PAC, and Costa Mesa this summer. Nice.
Oh, cool. Yeah, I totally want to visit your wireless mic setup. I like nerding out over this stuff.
I'm trying, now that I have this, I am trying to arrange some possible tours of the different orbital ATK facilities that are here in Phoenix. So
Ooh, you totally should. Bring a camera. Do space pods. Like this 3-part space pod series. Yeah. Heck yeah.
I'm talking with the PR person right now, who I actually interviewed once before, so we already know each other, and just talking about what permissions I can have and what I can film, what I can't film, what I can talk about, what I can't talk about, and they're trying to line up people for me that they want to talk to and stuff like that.
That's
so
awesome. Yeah.
That'd be awesome.
That's gonna be sweet. Everyone has to. The number one space pod remains Mini Stoge's in and out of frame thing.
Yeah.
I loved that. That was so fantastic. Like the planning out the shots, and I saw that and I was like, holy. Yeah. Like going from I don't know how to use any editing software to actually storyboarding out the whole thing without me saying anything. She just blew my freaking mind. So step it up, boys.
Oh,
Yeah.
you're gonna see it in.
I don't even. That's awkward, Jared.
You're gonna see for June and July. I've got some very good ones coming in the pipeline.
What about May? Come on, man.
For May, I've got an
It's
interesting
gonna
one.
be May.
At least we got it in After Dark.
I'm sure Lisa's gonna blow us out of the water with her next one too. So gotta really step it up.
Yeah. My July one is going to be so awesome.
Johnny Spacer says we need business cards. I actually have an idea for a business card, and I haven't gotten the. They're expensive though.
I know.
They are.
Let's see. I should look at.
Tomorrow's shipping. Oh, you know what? I've actually constantly thought I should start my own shipping company because I constantly get pissed. So the number one company that pisses me off to no end is On Track. I'm consistently surprised at how epically fail this company is at shipping anything. And then they're like, oh, just give us instructions on how to deliver your packages. So you give them very clear and concise, dial this number, leave the package in front of the door. So that didn't work. So I'm like, dial this number, the door will unlock, open the door, walk, turn left to the elevator, go up to the 4th floor, step out of the elevator, turn right, we are the first door on the right. I figured that, nope, still can't deliver a package. FedEx can deliver a package, UPS can deliver a package, OnTrack cannot figure out, for the life of them, how to deliver a package. Drives me bonkers. But even then, sometimes FedEx will it doesn't matter. I need to start a shipping company because they all piss me off.
I was gonna say I've had stuff with On Track delivered to the wrong places. They will drop it off at 20 houses down from my house.
I
It's
don't.
what are you doing?
And I emailed Amazon. I'm like, look, I will pay more if you guarantee me you won't use OnTrack. And they're like, I'm sorry, we can't do that. Here's a free month of Prime. I'm like, that's not what I want. I don't want free Prime. I want you to never use OnTrack. So, I don't know. Actually, if OnTrack could get their shit together, then we could use OnTrack. But they can't. So, Angry Ben.
Their drivers are super rude too. There's a distribution warehouse by my work, and they cut people off, and their vans are in terrible condition with dents and dings, and have been in accidents, and they're terrible.
Yeah. Hey, are there any iOS and Android programmers out there who wants to make it the app of tomorrow? Because I don't disagree with Mini Elon. I'd love to have an app that alerts you to when the live shows are on, gives you live video, links into launch libraries so you have upcoming launches, stuff like that. I'd love to tie all of these projects that we have going on together. Are we done?
I think so. I think we are.
Oh yeah, tomorrow food is another one.
Are we going to have Soylent for the first episode?
No, what did you guys think of Soylent? Thanks for trying it without me.
No problem.
No, I didn't want to be there for that. It's all good.
Okay, because it was sitting in there for like 3 weeks.
You're sitting in there for 3 weeks.
Not usually. Pretty sure we saved the rest of it.
Well, I can't drink it now. It's not fresh.
It's
I don't think
Soylent. I'm not sure it ever was.
Yeah.
How was it? Actually, realistically, that's not a thing I'm ever going to try. Because I saw you pour it, and I went, I watched you pour it on the plane, and I went, bleh.
Tomorrow comedy, that's what tomorrow is, by the way.
That's the
Tomorrow
entire
coffee.
umbrella.
But we don't mean to be, it's like that kind of, it's like that movie that's not trying to be funny. Is trying to be serious, but ends up being funny because of how bad it is. That's what we are.
Well, speak for yourself, I suppose. Yeah.
No, Jared tries to be funny
No, I don't.
all the time.
That's sad.
No. No. No.
Just smack him upside the
Mac asks, when can we buy tomorrow merchandise? You have not hit the goal level. What the hell is it called?
The $1,000
Yeah, it's $1,000 per month on Patreon.
or $1,000 per episode.
Per episode, sorry. $1,000 per episode on Patreon. We're close. We're like $50 away or something like that. Let me look.
Somebody take us over.
Yeah. Well, it's actually more because they actually do calculations now. Patreon. Boop.
Now you get to watch us look at the computers. Ready, go.
9:45. So we're probably about $60 away. And I realize that, well, no, probably about $70 away by the time because they calculate fees and people who don't pay and stuff like that. So once we hit that level, we've already got the Amazon account. What we're going to do is we're going to do it all through Amazon. So, and we're not going to charge you anything above cost. So if it costs us $11 to make a shirt, your price will be $11. If it costs us $21, your price is $21. We're just going to one-to-one straight through. It's not a profit center for us. Just use Cafe Press. So I actually am of the opinion that quality, how do I want to say this?
Quality over quantity.
Kind of, these things matter, and if you have kind of a crappy shirt, you're representing the show in a crappy shirt at that point. Does that make sense? And I would prefer do it correctly as opposed to doing it quickly.
That's a way to put it.
So why not make a profit? Well, the whole point, I mean, the show makes a profit through, what am I trying to say? Crowdfunding. So I do think that is kind of our business model, is just crowdfunding everything. Can you guys get an interview with Elon Musk? We've had one, if you go back to our Space Vidcast archives. Excuse me. We'll also have nice mugs and T-shirts and whatnot.
I want one of those pins.
Pins?
For a jacket. Yeah, there's a little pin, like for a lapel pin.
Yeah.
Of the Tomorrow logo.
No, there's
think
not a
those are
lapel
cool.
pin of the Tomorrow logo. I mean,
There was once upon a time.
no, there was not.
There's the
Well.
big one.
Yeah, there's a large one,
They're in
but
the
there's never
kitchen.
been a lapel pin. Let me show you. I know what you're thinking of, and it's not the size you think it is.
We did interview Robert Zubrin.
You guys have?
Yeah, at International Space Development Conference one year.
Your hair looks like cotton candy. So, we have these. They actually look really nice. These are the pins you're thinking
But
of.
they're large.
They are not a lapel. Like, this is more of a space.
Oh.
This is more like a space or
It's
a
like the size
Star
of like
Trek
a-
communicator pin.
It's like a
The
quarter
Star
and
Which
a
was
half.
the original, like, that's what it came from. Was like, wouldn't it be cool if we had like a communicator pin? But you see how large that is. These are neat, and these will be in the store as well. I do like these a lot.
Do you have an extra?
Here you
Because
go.
I'd love to wear it at work. Oh,
you go.
thank you.
So,
Sweet.
yeah. So we'll
It
put those
also
in.
weighs about 1.5 pounds.
That's fun.
Isn't that neat?
That is.
Yeah, I think they're really cool.
How neat is that?
That's pretty neat. So that's Tomorrow logo. I do want lapel pins
Thank
as
you.
well. Yeah.
I'm gonna really wear it at work.
We have a few. We don't have a lot, but those will be placed into the Amazon store. We've got those, and then if we need more, we can order more. Those will be actually. I don't think we paid for those. I feel guilty putting those in the Amazon store. We'd have to. If we did that, I want the person who made them and paid for them. I want to make sure that they got their money back. So I would figure that out.
Cool.
Anyhow, stuff like that. You got to get to $1,000 per episode. We actually did make that once, but it was because someone was giving like $100 per episode, and so I was like, "All right, we'll start the process, but you're just doing that to push us over, and that's not sustainable." And I was right. You know, after 3, I mean, that's like $400 a month. That's insane. So
Yeah, that was the episode I was on as a guest.
really,
Because you guys announced it.
we were like,
While
we're
I was
over,
there, where
but
we
this is
pushed
weird.
1,000.
Yeah.
So,
This is weird, and then we did immediately drop back down. So we were like, all right, that's not sustainable.
thanks.
Yeah. We're done, right? We're done?
Yes.
I think we're
We're
toast.
done. All right. Thanks, everyone. We'll see you next week. We'll have a live guest. It'll be awesome. Have a good one.
Bye, everybody.